Let's turn to an expert on all of this. Ranping Song is the action manager with Global Climate Program at World Resources Institute. Ranping, welcome.
Thank you.
So the Paris Climate Agreement has taken effect. What does that mean exactly?
That means the agreement the countries reach in Paris is going to, for the first time, enter into force. That means that they are already past the threshold. More than 50 countries and represent more than 50% of the emissions. They all express that they're going to join the agreement. So all the agreement, all the goals, missions, and mechanisms that people agreed in Paris is start to take effect. So this is actually the first time one of the fastest multilateral agreement that come into force in just less than 1 year. It's actually just 11 months.
What about rules for transparency and accountability? Who's going to enforce these rules?
Yes, exactly. That's every country has actually come to agreement to mutually build on these rules and actually to enforce them mutually. So every country will come together and review each other's actions and commitments. So actually, that was one of the themes of this next COP, this new meetings in
Morocco.
In Morocco, because this is when we can just start to come together to try to draft the new rules, modalities, approach, how countries actually do it. But they already agree on what's the destination. So now they agree on what's the exactly methodologies and the technicalities of how to reach that.
Reaching an agreement, signing an agreement, some might argue is a lot different than actually implementing it. So what you're saying is in Morocco, second phase of this agreement on implementation will be discussed as well.
Exactly. So just like we already agreed, we're going to land on the moon. And in Morocco, countries are coming together, to design the shuttle, how fast the shuttle needs to travel.
Interesting comparison.
Exactly. And how exactly we're going to build, how we're going to implement. Each country we need to do their part. They need to develop specific policies. They need to finance the actions. They need to mobilize their business and how to do it. And then finally, how to make sure that developing countries have the resources and support to actually build this shuttle, and we can all go there together.
Talk about China and the United States, who really led the effort when it came to the Paris Climate Agreement. Truly a remarkable achievement here.
Yes, exactly. I think this is the true showing of the leadership of the two countries. They're the two biggest emitters, and without their leadership, nothing will happen in Paris. And I think that's exactly what happened. The two countries come together, they agree on taking actions, they actually trusting each other, and this is one of the blind spots in terms of diplomatic relationship, not only within the two countries, actually among multilateral agreements. That is one of the blind spots among many troubling developments internationally.
Ranping, U.S. elections, we all know, Tuesday. How do you think the outcome will impact climate agreement?
So President Obama has left a very powerful, climate action, legacy. I think any president should build on his effort. It's very hard to imagine any president will reject U.S. commitment to add on climate change. By doing so, actually, it may actually destabilize diplomatic relationship and actually may trigger unintended consequences. But what's actually really matters is that whatever the next person does, it actually will not change the economy that much, because coal mines are going out of business because economic force, because of market forces. In the U.S., the clean tech sector actually created 1 out of every 33 new jobs since the Great Depression. Actually in the state level, 17 state governors from the Democratic and Republican Party come together and jointly pledge they're going to speed up their actions on renewable energy or energy efficiency and transportation. Therefore, I think that the action will go on. The business are already come on board. They were going to take action. And nevertheless, that the U.S. Action will have a great significance internationally.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Ranping Song, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.